Welcome back to Grounded Wealth, a series about building money and stability without privilege, hype, or shame. This is money advice that respects reality. You can be careful with money, organized, disciplined, and still feel like you are not moving forward. That feeling is confusing. It feels unfair. It feels like effort without progress. But that is not failure. That is a ceiling. Budgeting protects you. It keeps you from falling. It prevents small mistakes from becoming disasters. It gives you control during unstable seasons. But wealth requires lift. At some point, managing money well is no longer the problem. The problem becomes earning power. You can track every expense perfectly and still feel pressure every month. You can save diligently and still see slow progress. This is where many responsible people feel stuck, especially when they are told they should only pursue work they love or wait for a perfect opportunity. But when you are not privileged, income does not need to come from your dream role. It needs to be reliable. Reliable income creates rhythm. Rhythm creates calm. And calm creates space for long-term decisions. This is why advice like follow your passion can feel frustrating when stability is missing. Passion is easier to pursue when bills are covered. Meaning is easier to explore when panic is quiet. Creativity expands when survival is handled. You are allowed to use a job as a tool. It does not define your worth. It does not define your intelligence. It does not define your potential. At this stage, the goal is not fulfillment. It is predictability. Predictability lets you plan. Predictability lets you breathe. Predictability lets you stop reacting. So what does this look like in practice? First, secure income that arrives consistently, covers your essentials, and does not drain you into constant stress. The job does not need to excite you. It does not need to impress others. It does not need to represent your future. It simply needs to support your present. It does not have to be perfect. It must be steady. Then, focus on one skill that has market value, can deepen over time, and travels with you beyond this job. This skill should not depend on one employer. It should not disappear if circumstances change. It should grow as you practice it. This is where leverage is built. Not by doing more, but by becoming more valuable. Value compounds. Skills compound. Reputation compounds. That skill can later lead to higher pay, better roles, consulting opportunities, freelance income, and fewer hours for the same money. But none of that works without a stable base. Trying to grow while unstable creates pressure, not progress. It forces rushed decisions. It increases burnout. It increases fear. Here is the truth many people need to hear. You are not delaying your purpose by choosing stability. You are creating room for it. Stability buys you time. Time creates options. Options create freedom. Your job is not your identity. It is infrastructure. It is the bridge between survival and choice. It is the system that holds you while you build the next version of yourself. Use it to stabilize your life first. Use it to reduce pressure. Use it to protect your energy. Meaning has more space to grow once pressure reduces. Purpose becomes clearer when fear quiets. The take-home lesson is simple. Frugality keeps you steady. Reliable income gives you lift. Skills give you leverage. And lift is what makes wealth possible. Remember, this is a season, not a sentence. You are allowed to outgrow this role. You are allowed to want more later. But later works best when now is stable. Many people confuse patience with settling. They are not the same. Settling is giving up. Patience is preparation. You are building a base, a floor that doesn't crack under pressure, a system that supports future risk. Dreams need oxygen. Stability provides it. So, if your job feels ordinary or uninspiring or purely functional, that does not mean you are lost. It means you are being strategic, even if no one applauds it. Let your work fund your future.
Let your income buy you time. Let your stability protect your ambition. And when the moment is right, you will move with confidence, not desperation. Subscribe for more honest discussions about money, work, stability, and growth. Comment if this episode resonated with you. Your engagement helps this message reach others quietly building their lives. This is not about chasing dreams. It is about creating space for them, one steady decision at a time. Forward.